Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This week I managed to go thrifting again. I had about 2 hours one day and I managed to hit 6 charity shops in these 2 hours. As usually, I filmed a little bit inside the shops and I will show you that footage first, and then in the second part of the video I will meet you back here with the haul.
I need strap on. Thank you though.
Yeah, you know what the proper number.
Yeah, that's alright.
Well, you'd have to buy 5.
So here's my haul. I will start showing them to you in the order that I bought them. The first thing that I bought is this beautiful marble vase. I think it's marble. It looks like it. I paid £4 for it. I love marble decorations. I just think they are so stylish and timeless. And this is a beauty. I love how you can see the grain. And usually they have some flea bites, little chips, but this one is in really good condition. From the same shop, I bought this lovely flower frog. So, you know, I always show you those rose bowls made of crystal with metal grid, metal flower frog, and I actually have some of those to show you this week as well. But I've never bought one like this made completely from ceramic. It was £3.75 and I bought it because it's made by Jersey pottery. I've never had things made by this pottery before, but I've always heard Andrea Hills mentioning it. She's also a reseller and a YouTuber, and she's collecting them. And when I saw the mark saying Jersey pottery, I thought I would just buy it and see if it sells. So Jersey pottery was founded in 1946. During World War II, there was a ban in the UK for making decorative ceramics for homes, and these rules didn't apply to the Channel Islands. So these brothers, there were two brothers who founded this company. They saw this opportunity, and this is what helped them get some popularity from the beginning. So what do you think of this piece? I think it's beautifully painted. It looks hand painted and it looks like good quality, to be honest. So I hope it will sell. From the same shop, I bought this pair of cloisonné ginger jars. You can see the brass under the enamel. I paid £5 for the pair. I thought that was a good price. I mean, if they were priced separately, I would have paid £2.50 for one. They are not marked and they don't have any kind of sticker, but I know that this kind of pieces were usually made in India. And also from the same shop, I bought this beautiful set. There are two birds in a basket, and they are salt and pepper shakers, and I paid for them £7.50. And you may think that that's a little too much, but I had my reasons to buy them. I bought an identical set last summer from a car boot sale, and if you've been watching me for a few months, maybe you remember that video. I paid £4 for that set at the car boot sale. So when I saw this at the charity shop, I thought, if they are under £10, I will buy them. And I was willing to pay that much because I sold this set before. I know that it sells quickly. It sold for £35, so there would still have been some profit left. And they are easy to ship. They don't break. Listing them would be so easy. I will just copy the old listing and I will just change the pictures, because even if it's the exact same design, the patina may be different on these ones. They are adorable, don't you think? From a different shop, I bought these two vases. They are made by Royal Albert in 1962. It's so easy to date Royal Albert because it's usually in the mark. And because this pattern was so popular back in the day, a lot of people had these pieces, and now they are everywhere, and that's why I wouldn't have bought them if they were more expensive than this. But for £1.50 each, I thought they were worth buying, and this pattern is still popular today, so I hope they will sell. And from that same shop, I bought this lovely vase by Port Merion. I think this was made in the 1980s, something like this, and it's so dirty on the inside. And I bought it with the same thing in mind. Pieces from the Botanic Garden collection were very popular, and they still are to this day. And Port Merion, actually, I think they still produce. And I thought that this pattern is actually very pretty with these butterflies and this flower, which is a meadow saffron. What do you think of it? I paid £1 for it. Did I mention that? From another shop, I bought this beautiful candle holder in the shape of a flower, but I don't know what these leaves are supposed to be for, especially that they have a hole. You can't put this thing on the wall because of these petals on the back. So I don't know, but I thought it was beautiful. It's not brass. I'm pretty sure it's not brass. It's another kind of metal, and I think it's been painted gold, but I thought it was still beautiful. It wasn't priced, So I just took it to the till and asked the lady, and she said £1, and I was like, yes, please. That was a very good price. And I was very surprised because this isn't one of those cheap charity shops. It's one where they usually price things quite high. And I had another surprise at the same shop, and it was this magazine holder. So it's made of wood and it has this layer of brass. It's beautiful. Look at the sides. They have like foliage and flower patterns, and the back is just wood. And it was £10, and it was actually reduced to £3. And that's why I bought it, because I've seen these things before, but they were never priced low. They were usually over £10. So I never actually bought them to see if they sell. So I don't know if this will sell, but for £3, I thought it was worth trying. What do you think? From another shop, I bought not one, but 2 crystal rose bowls. I told you that I sell this all the time. I've just sold one last week and the week before that. And this one, the small one, was £2. And I only noticed when I got home that it has 2 chips at the rim. If you just use it as a rose bowl, it shouldn't matter that it has these chips, because you wouldn't see them with this metal thing on top. If I knew that it was chipped, I wouldn't have bought it, and now I know that I should be more careful about that. The second one is way larger and I can't see any chips on it. It looks in perfect condition and it's beautiful, and it was £3. And this flower frog comes in 2 layers, which is always helpful for arranging the flowers. And the last thing that I bought from these shops are these 3 plates made by English Ironstone Tableware. This is the name of the company. It was founded in 1973, but it functioned before that under different names. It was originally founded at the end of the 19th century. They have a beautiful pattern with a castle in the distance. I think they had like a whole series with castles, but these 3 plates, they are all the same pattern with this castle. Sadly, I don't know what castle this is. If you know, please let me know in the comments. And I love the border with flowers and berries and leaves. I think they are beautiful, and these plates usually sell well for me, especially if there's more than one. And they were only £3 for the 3 of them, and I was very surprised because the shop where I found them, they usually price things quite high. And when I saw the price, £3 on the back of one, I expected it to be the price for just one. And then I saw that the price is actually for the set of 3. So that was a very good deal. I expect to sell this for about 30 to 35 pounds. So this was everything that I bought from those shops. I know that it's not a lot, but you know that I try not to buy that much because I still have a lot of unlisted inventory. But now I want to show you some things that I bought at an auction like a month ago. I don't know why I didn't show them to you until now. Maybe it's because they are not that exciting or that many. They're just a few things, and some of them are for me, some of them I will donate to the charity shops because they are not something that I want to sell. Let me show you. I will start with the thing that I love the most, and it won't be for sale. I bought this for my personal collection, and it's this stunning painting with roses. It's painted on board and it's absolutely beautiful. I love the colors, I love the frame. I love everything about it, and yeah, I need this in my life. And I paid, I think, because that was such a long time ago, I think the hammer price for it was £35, and with the commission fee, with everything, it ended up being like 40 something. What do you think of it? I love it. It makes my heart so happy. And that painting was in a bundle with another painting, this one, which is huge. It's painted on canvas. It is an original painting, but it's something that I think my daughter could paint. So I will donate this to the charity shop. I'm not even keeping the frame because I can't see myself selling such a big frame, and I don't think I will ever need it in my home. I also bought this set of wall sconces, which I thought they were beautiful, but now I don't know if they have all the crystals, all these hanging beads. So I don't know. The hammer price for them was £28. I ended up paying like 35, something like that. And I haven't tested them to see if they work. They have these electric beads wires at the back. So this is a mission for my husband to test them. Oh, I actually told him and he said that we don't have light bulbs in this size. They are so narrow. I have to look for some light bulbs first and then test them to see if they work and then decide on a price for them. They are so heavy. So one of the crystals just fell on the Jersey Pottery flower frog and I want to cry because it chipped it. Look what I've done. See this here and this, and there's also a crack. I do things like this all the time. I'm so annoyed with myself. Anyway, let me show you the rest of the things. This beautiful embroidery with birds. It's definitely antique. Just, I don't know if you can see the color of this fabric, and it's just beautiful. And the frame, I love that it's oval but horizontally. The back looks like this, so it has this plastic thing glued to the back. I think this was meant to just protect the back, and it has this chain for hanging. This is the main thing that I wanted from this bundle. It came with 2 other pictures. The whole bundle was £12, the hammer price, so it came to £16 with the commission fee. This is one of the pictures that came with it. It's an oleograph, so that's like a print that it was used in the 19th century, I think, to make prints look more like oil paintings. I don't know if they managed to do that. I can clearly see that this is a print. The back looks like this, and the frame has a lot of marks, and you can clearly see that this is very old. And I think I will list it for sale. And this picture was in the same lot. It's just the print. The back looks like this. So on the back it says that it's an antique print, guaranteed over 100 years old. A hand-colored engraved illustration from the Illustrated London News, published in 1887. And it says on the bottom, this is not a modern reproduction. So initially I was thinking to take it to the charity shop because you can see that the paper is, you know, a bit wavy and it didn't look like a good quality print to me. But now, I don't know. What do you think? I don't know how I would price this. Even if it's an antique print, it's still just a print. It's not original art, and I don't know if it would be worth a lot. Please let me know what you think of it. I also bought this large painting. It's an original painting, oil on board. Let me see what it's written on the back. Now it just says who framed it. It is signed G. Nelson 84, so it must be from 1984, so it has like 41 years now. And I thought it was beautiful, and it was just £5. That was the hammer price, so with the premium fee it came to, I don't know, maybe £7.50, something like that. And the last thing that I bought is this portfolio with a lot of pieces. They are oil pastels made by a local artist in Sheffield. And the picture of this lot, you know, I bid online. I don't go to see them in person. I've never been. And it's just because I'm lazy or I want to prioritize something else on those days. And yeah, in that picture, there were 4 pictures. Pictures. Yeah, it was one of these. And I don't know, 2 ones with onions. And I don't know, in my mind, I didn't realize that I would get a full portfolios and those were just examples, but I have a lot of them. So I won't show you all of them because I would stay all day showing you all these things. A lot of them are very similar in style, but they are all originals. I think I will make some money with them. This is another one, and this is another one. Some of them have this matte, but most of them don't. Another one, this is so beautiful. And on the back, the artist sketched something else. Another one in similar colors. I want to find some onions for you to show you. Oh, here they are. Aren't they just so good? I mean, most of them, they are just sketches and they have these things. See, some adult scribbling on the corner. But I think they are still good, and there are lots of onions. I think, I don't know, he made an obsession for onions. But here's another one like this. More onions, but on a different background. And also, see, I think he was testing the colors in the corner, and they are all put in between newspapers because with oil pastel they tend to transfer. See, my fingers now are like this. More onions. This is actually pretty good with the matte. So for that whole portfolio I paid about £10 in total, which I think is crazy for the amount of artwork that it's in there. I haven't even counted how many they are, but they must be, I don't know, 30 or 40. And I don't even know how to list them because I don't want to put like 40 oil pastels on the website in one go and then fill my website with them. I think I will list just a few of them, maybe a couple from each design, because I told you they tend to repeat. And then as they sell, I will just list more of those. This was my video for you today. Please let me know in the comments which one of these pieces was your favorite. Mine obviously is the painting with roses that I'm keeping for myself. And from the charity shops, I think my favorite is this candle holder and this and these birds too. What do you think of them? I think they are so adorable. And I'm so gutted about this flower frog. I think I'll just list the bowl just as a bowl, not as a vase. Or maybe I'll just take it back to the charity shop. I'm sad about it, but it's not the first time. It's not the first time I'm breaking something, or I chipped some things before, I dropped some things before. And yeah, these things happen. I'm grateful that it's not a very old thing and rare like an antique or something. I will try to list all these things minus the flower frog on the website by the time this video goes live on YouTube. So if you're interested in anything, they should be there. I will link my website in the description down below, and I will also link all the individual listings. But if you're interested in something and it's not on the website, please feel free to send me a message on Instagram or an email. I will link those as well in the description. Please consider liking and subscribing if you're enjoying this kind of content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!